This resolution is introduced by Commissioner Harrell. Commissioner Harrell, present your resolution.
Resolution in reference to budget amendment, general fund.
Okay,
I so move.
okay, thank you, Commissioner Harrell. Motion's been made for resolution number 12. We have a second on that resolution by Commissioner Fields. Is there any questions or discussion pertaining to resolution number 12?
I need to amend this resolution.
I'll make a second on amendment to be made.
Okay, what's the, hold on, guys. Commissioner Harrell, you will need to state your amendment.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Burr. As budget chair, I've requested some information from Hawkins County Rescue Squad that I have not received. So what I'm wanting to do is amend this resolution to get this information from Hawkins County Rescue Squad to, we hold their money until they give the budget committee the information on the insurance claim money they received. And that's what I want to know.
Okay, I have a second on that. It's been introduced on the amendment by Commissioner Dawson Fields. Is there any questions or discussion on the resolution as on the amendment? On the amendment.
We have someone,
Let me make sure I got the amendment before you move forward, please.
Okay, hold on just a second, Commissioner Tapp.
That's until they receive the requested information from the rescue squad?
Yes. Hawkins County Rescue Squad.
Okay. Okay, let me repeat this and make sure this is a correct amendment. To hold the funds until the budget committee receives the requested information from the Hawkins County Rescue Squad.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Did we receive that information through the budget?
I'm sorry?
Did we get the information through the budget?
To hold the funds until the budget committee receives the requested information from the Hawkins County Rescue Squad.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Commissioner Talley, if you don't care, let me go to Commissioner Goins on the discussion, because I think she was on the board first, I believe.
Okay, my first
Commissioner
question
Goins.
is, can we withhold funds that we've already voted for? And this was from COVID money, I'm thinking, and it
So
was
we come
not,
out of general fund, it's not covered now.
okay. This is the $11,000, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And what are you wanting, insurance, what?
The insurance money they collect from the calls they run.
Insurance money they collect from what?
The calls they
The
run.
calls, okay, and why did you need that?
Cause that should have been turned in when they turned in their budget, and it was, cause I talked to Eric about it.
Okay, does this have anything to do with the fact that EMS was not approved?
EMS was approved.
They were. Okay, so was, well.
I guess in saying what Valerie did, we did get a statement from Eric saying that, that resolution had to be redone because it was not correct.
Correct.
Okay, so the
We have
reason,
to redo this resolution.
okay, so no money was actually then, so you can't
As
take
of right
away,
now, correct.
you can't take away money, so why not just pull the resolution?
We've got, for them to get their money, we have to pass this resolution, because the way we done it last time was incorrect.
So This is a resolution. This is a resolution. But I thought, what, the other resolution wasn't, that was
The resolution we passed when we done the budget, Eric said was incorrect. We have to go back and do it this way to make it correct for the
okay,
bills.
I got you now, okay. I'll sleep since then, I missed that.
However, the amendment is that this is not, that they don't get their money unless they turn in their, money.
We're
How
missing
much
these
money they've
numbers.
received from the, insurance.
So have all the other agencies already turned that in?
Everybody's turned in the budget.
Has everybody turned in how much money they received from insurance collections?
As of today, I have questioned who all gets that, and I don't know, as far as I know right now, Hawkins County Rescue Squad's the only one gets it that I know of.
Well, what I'm asking is, we can't ask one agency for
Well, do
something.
you know who the other ones are? We'll get theirs too.
Well,
I presume EMS gets insurance funds.
yeah,
Well,
EMS could
EMS
also,
turns theirs in.
you've already got EMS.
We got everybody's budget. When we done the budget,
Yeah,
we lied
budget,
this
yes.
information that was not turned in with the budget.
Okay, so you're saying that EMS did turn in their insurance collections?
Is Jason here?
Yes. On our budget that we turn into the county, it states on it, insurance reimbursement, and they give you the figure of what insurance reimbursement we did receive for.
So you did have your insurance reimbursements?
It is on our budget that we turned in, yes.
Okay, Mr. Williams, I know you had your hand up. Could you tell us what the status is on the insurance reimbursements?
The reason we didn't put anything down, this is the first year we've ever done this. And we always turn in our,
If you wanna come up here so I can hear you get it.
we came, we get up. I'm Eddie Williams, President of the Board of Directors. We presented to the budget committee, and I think they give us paperwork to everybody here. The first of the year, that was something we was gonna start doing. We was open with everybody, explained it. So we didn't have anything from last year to turn in that we had, spent. And we had no idea what we would make, or if any, didn't know. So, at the end of this year, when we learn all the information, what we'll get, and we'll put that down on our fundraiser. It's not taxpayer funding. It comes from their insurance. And nobody gets a bill, no individual gets a bill. If the insurance don't pay it, or if they don't have insurance, then we don't get nothing. It's similar to like if they, need a tow truck, and it would be on their insurance. Tow truck company probably gets the insurance, that's sort of what we do. Yeah.
So what you're saying is, everyone else provided from last year, but you weren't doing that last year,
I
so you
wasn't doing
can't
last year.
provide last year's
No.
because of that, correct?
We didn't, we had this the first year we've ever done it.
Okay, so,
I requested from January to date,
And I'm interested in why he needs to know now.
because you're receiving taxpayers' money.
This is not taxpayer money, this is
I didn't
fundraiser.
say
This-
that, I said you're receiving taxpayers' money.
Okay, whatever.
so if we're asking this agency for January to June, do we have from January to June for everybody else?
As far as I know, everybody has turned in their budget, we're just missing this information. From the Hawkins County
Jason, did you
Rescue.
guys turn in January for June on
On our
yours?
fiscal year budget for this year for the county, we estimate what we are going to bring in from insurance reimbursement. So that was on our budget as well for
So
this.
you kinda have, you're able to estimate because you have done this before, so you kinda have an idea of how much you're gonna do. Okay. I'm asking these questions, I'm just trying to make sure everybody gets fair shake. That's all I'm trying to do.
If he wants to estimate, he can estimate, that'll be fine, to turn something, if the committee approves, he needs to turn something into the budget committee.
When I get the funding, if the total at the end of the year, it'll be on next year's paperwork.
Okay. Commissioner Goins, do you have any additional questions?
I don't Do you have any other comments, Mr. Williams?
Well, it just seems interesting that, you know, it passed 21-0. Just all of a sudden, this blows up as some kind of big deal here. And I don't see what the big deal is. Like I said, we're gonna put it down like we do any other credit union fundraiser. When we start doing photos, you know, people taking photographs and stuff like that, we didn't put something down the year before. Yes, no, we waited, turned it in, and we had something to base ourselves on for the next year. That was fundraiser.
Okay, Commissioner Roach, I think you're next on.
I can't.
After that, okay, going to Commissioner Trent.
Why could we not separate these two? They're two different entities and they're two different line items. Why was each one not a resolution in itself? Could it not be done like that?
This is the way Eric done it, I don't know why, to be honest with you, I assume this is the way it has to be for all of them. I mean, everybody will still get their money. I mean, Churchill get theirs, EMS will get theirs, and I mean, the only thing, we just need that information from Hawkins County. It ain't putting a hold on the rest of it. It don't change nothing, just a piece of, a little bit of paperwork that I would request.
Okay, going down next to, Commissioner Edens.
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, I think we had, maybe Commissioner Gibson.
Mr. Williams, I'm gonna ask you a question. The comment you made, have you all received any money as of this day, or is it at the end of the year?
We have.
You have received money? Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gibson. Okay, I guess, we'll go to, Commissioner Winegar.
My question is, will it make a difference? Even if they come in and say, yeah, we got $1 million, are we gonna say, oh, well, then you don't get this anymore? So if it doesn't, if it's not gonna change the outcome, why?
Could you speak in the mic, please? I can't hear you.
If it's not gonna change the outcome, why amend it? There's no, I mean, we're not gonna come back, even if they say we got $2 million, we're not gonna come back and say, well, never mind, you no longer get this money. We're gonna give it to them either way, or we're not. How much do you think you've gotten so far, Mr. Williams? Roughly.
I'm gonna tell you, that don't mean you can base the rest of the year on it. I just
Sure.
want everybody to understand that. It's around 12,000.
Well, obviously, we're talking about not a whole lot of money. So regardless, and for me personally, even if they come back and tell me that that money was 100,000, I would still give them this money. I mean, we've watched them work, and I think Tom Kern opened up this meeting, congratulating and thanking all of the, response people to the volunteer helps, sheriff's department, and the rescue squad agencies and all that, and if you watched them work that day, you would realize that they're worth quite a bit more.
I agree.
I said I remember, they
Okay.
looked and looked and looked for someone else.
Okay, I kinda got mixed up on who's next up here. Do we have, Commissioner Talley, did you have a question?
Nope, Danny Ellis was.
Okay, all right, Commissioner Allen.
Commissioner Rell, these can be separated. There are contributions under different line items. And with that said, I make a motion that we do separate.
Mr. Chairman, one order. One order, we're
Got
still on
a
amendment.
motion on the floor, Commissioner Allen, for an amendment.
Yes, sir. I'll get the ball.
Okay, is there any more questions or discussion on the amendment?
I've got,
We good on the amendment?
he just, you know, can I speak?
Yeah.
Yes. Commissioner Ray.
I mean, he just told us what he's got, so I mean, if that satisfied everybody else, as far as I'm concerned, I'll withdraw my, amendment.
Okay, Commissioner Harrell has withdrawn the amendment.
Well, Commissioner Thacker made a point, I still need paperwork, I guess, so never mind, just forget it.
So is your amendment pulled or is it back on the floor?
It's still on the floor.
Okay. All right, are we, any more questions on the amendment?
Just call for question.
Okay, got a call for the question. No more discussion, cast your votes on the amendment.
Clarify the amendment, please, what we're actually needing.
I'll try. This is amendment to resolution 2021-0812 to hold the funds $11,000 until the budget committee receives the requested information from the Hawkins County Rescue Squad. And this is in reference to the amount of insurance money received from the calls they ran. Is that correct?
Let me restate that a little bit. Only Hawkins County.
That's what I put, it's Hawkins County Rescue Squad.
Mr. Chairman, one more point of order. Did you ask for an objection to the question? Okay, when the question's called, for Robert's Rules of Order require that you ask if there's any objection to the question. If there is, then you have to vote to continue the debate.
If there's an objection to a call for the question, then you have to vote. And if 2/3 vote, then vote, and then vote, that's it.
Nobody challenging.
And nobody else?
Nobody.
Go ahead and vote.
Nobody, okay. Nobody challenged it, Commissioner Rhodes. No.
Honestly, you, as a chairman, you're supposed to ask.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Okay, is, everybody ready to vote on the amendment? Vote. Okay, we're voting on the amendment. Cast your vote. On the amendment.
Mm-hmm. 6 yes, 10 no, 3 abstain, 2 absent.
Okay, the amendment failed due to lack of a majority vote. Okay, we're back to the original resolution presented. So, is there any discussion on the original resolution? Okay, who do I have?
Me.
Okay, Commissioner Fields, go ahead.
Commissioner Harrell, and I'm only going back. You said Eric said that this had to be done.
No, we didn't say it had to be done, he said it didn't have.
Okay, so we're okay to go ahead and vote. I mean, okay, I didn't know what we just did, eliminated the resolution and. Withdraw.
Okay. Commissioner Trent.
Okay, we're back to the original resolution, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we separate these two.
Okay, you're presenting a motion on the resolution to, I'm sorry, would you repeat?
To separate the two items to be voted on. Separate the EMS, make it one resolution and make the rescue squad one.
Okay. Do we have a second? Commissioner Ellis, second the motion.
So we're gonna separate the rescue squad from the Churchill, from Hawkins County, from EMS, is that what we're doing?
There's two different items that we're voting on, included in one resolution. I'm making the motion to separate those two. They're separate line items, they're separate entities. This another question.
Got to
Motion to
start with
divide the
it.
question.
We got to
Requires
get
a
it
second.
written up second. Got to get the motion recorded correctly and stuff. Y'all just bear with us.
$11,000 each, so it'd be $11,000 one, $11,000
But then, so we're wanting to separate line item 39000, which is his, 54420-316. I don't even know how to write that, I'm sorry.
Well, let Mr. L, but I assume they're all together, so you just take,
I just put motion to separate
yeah.
line item, Hawkins County Rescue Squad from Churchill Rescue Squad, vote on it separately.
There you go.
Okay. Are we ready to proceed? We've got the motion to separate it made by Commissioner Trent, and second by Commissioner Alves. Is there any,
I just,
any discussion?
I just have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm clear here. There's a motion to amend this resolution to separate these two entities from one another and vote on them separately?
Yes.
Is that what they're doing?
If the motion passes, that's what we do, we then vote on it separately, if the motion passes.
And we're doing this why?
Good question.
I just wanna know why. I'm not trying to be mean, I just don't understand why we're separating. That's my only question.
You can only separate it if you wanted one to get it and the other one no.
That would be the only reason you would separate.
We're waiting on some information, aren't we? Do we have that information now?
Yes.
We just voted that we didn't require.
We're not gonna, okay,
We
forget it.
got it, but we don't have to have it required, don't pay.
You pull it.
We've already.
I'll pull my motion.
Okay.
Hold on just a minute, now we've got to go back and change all this.
Okay. Now just bear with us.
Make sure that you give the system a workout later.
As amended. What number is it?
You know, you can make amendments and things like that to original resolutions, but, you know, let's, you know, kind of think about what we're doing. You know, be precise with your amendments that you make and, you know, be precise in the words.
Are you chastising me?
No, not at all. No.
So we're back to the resolution as amended.
All the members to be.
That's a good way to answer that, man. You have to have civil on your mind.
No, I'm saying, you know,
Okay. We're back to the original resolution because the amendment
Amendment
failed.
was defeated, so it's the original resolution as originally presented to vote on.
Mr. Speaker, Ms. Davis wants to speak.
Commissioner Davis.
I just wanna say that I don't know what the problem is this. All this is a budget amendment. All this is doing is putting everything in the account it's supposed to go in to be paid out. My opinion, and I may get chastised for this, but I don't care. These boys have worked hard. You all don't realize what they do. I do. Been there, done that with them. Nights and nights and nights. And you all are arguing over $11,000. That's all I got to say.
Okay, are we ready to vote on resolution number 12 as,
In its original form.
in its original form as originally presented? Okay. Cast your votes.
Larry. Larry, hurry up before somebody changes their mind.
18 yes, 1 abstain, 2 absent.
The resolution number 12 has passed.